Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of The Drop. I'm your host as always, Fighter Chaos, and this week we've got a lot of Gundam stuff to talk about. And I mean a lot. Like, I try to keep it short, but there's so much info and I want to give you all the info, so sit tight for that. And as for myself, well, I think I hurt my shoulder, but we'll see if it's actually bad or not. It might just be like a twist or something, I don't know. If something's broken though, I'm going to the hospital. Just letting y'all know. But let's get to the Gundam news and the Division news. Yeah, Ubisoft did something, but we'll get to that. Actually, that's the first thing we're going to talk about. So, Ubisoft put out a press release concerning the Division movie. That's right, Ubisoft is actually making a Division movie. And here's what the press release reads, and I quote, David Leitch, that guy, the director of Deadpool 2 and Atomic Blonde, has been named as the director for the upcoming movie based on Tom Clancy's The Division, starring Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal. The Division is set in a version of New York City decimated by a pandemic virus spread through cash exchange all over the city on Black Friday. As Christmas draws near and the city descends into chaos, a group of civilians trained to respond to the crisis is activated to save the city. Jake Gyllenhaal and Reva Marker of 9 Stories, along with Jessica Chastain and Kelly Carmichael Freckle Films, and David Leitch and Kelly McCormick of 8711 are also producing the film with Ubisoft Motion Pictures. Stephen Gaghan is no longer attached to the project. Tom Clancy's The Division broke both Ubisoft and industry sale records. It's all hype for, because it's, by them, so they want you to know this game did well. There you go. So, let's go on to Gundam now. Yay, Gundam! The first piece of Gundam news I have, it's that Gundam 00 gets a sequel. That's right, after the Trailblazer movie, which had the liquid metal aliens, if you remember that. And after the second season, obviously, there's going to be more Gundam 00. The Gundam 00 Festival 10 Revision event on Saturday, the 15th, which is a week ago, last Saturday. Not the one that just passed, the one before. They reported that there's going to be a new season of Gundam 00 right after Season 2 and the movie, and that they're shooting for it to come out in February 2019. Other than that, there's no real info on the movie. Whether it's still going to have the same characters exactly, it's going to be a distant sequel, we have no idea. But there is going to be more Gundam 00 coming. If you like that universe, you'll be happy to see it next year in February, God willing. Alright, so here's the big Gundam news for today. This is awesome. The next UC project actually, the actual name of the project is the UC Next 0100 project. Funny enough, I was calling it the next UC project as a Universal Century, and the actual name of the project is UC Next I was close. Anyways, the project will also include a new tactical game, but the thing we're talking about now is the new anime. Done OVA style, like Unicorn. It takes place pretty much almost right after Unicorn. I forget like about a year, a couple months after. They have a trailer for it, and it's gonna be about right after Unicorn. Here's the official description of the story, and I quote, UC 0097, 1 year since the Laplace's box was opened, despite the revelation of the original charter for the Universal Century, which acknowledges the existence of new types and their rights, the world remains largely unchanged. After destruction of the Neo-Zeon remnant forces known as the Sleeves, the event that has come to be known as the Laplace Incident seems to have drawn to a close. In the final battle, 2 full cycle-frame mobile suits displayed power beyond human imagination. The menace of the White Unicorn and the Black Lion were sealed away from public consciousness and were consigned to be forgotten by history. But now, sightings of the RX-0 Unicorn 03, long thought lost 2 years ago, are being reported. Its name is Phoenix. Spelled Phoenix, it's supposed to be Phoenix. An immortal golden bird. And here's the staff for it. Shunichi Yoshizawa, Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt and Gundam Reconquista NG, is going to be the director. Harutoshi Fukui, Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn before, is doing the script. Kumiko Takahashi is in charge of the main original character designs, as in like just the straight up creating the character designs. And Sejun Kim, who worked on Mobile Suit Gundam Twilight Axis, is designing the characters for animation. You see, so Kumiko Takahashi is like designing the characters from scratch, I guess. Just straight up coming up with their designs just in general. But Sejun Kim is going to redesign them Not completely redesigned them, but he's going to take those designs and turn them into animation-friendly designs. Hajime Katoki and Eiji Komatsu are in charge of mechanical design. Takako Suzuki is the color key artist. Yukiko Maruyama and Yoshimi Mineta are the art directors. Eriko Kimura is the sound director. And Hiroyuki Sawano, the dude who created the great music for Unicorn and for Kill la Kill and a whole other anime, is doing the music. He's returning for the music. And Daisuke Imai is the editor, and Kumiko Taniguchi is the special effects director, and finally Kentaro Waki is director of photography. And then they have the three main characters and assuming the bad guy, and also the mobile suits. You got the main character, Michelle Luyo, 25 years old, and They did the thing where they're on top, the description's on top, and the character's on the bottom. Yona Bashita, 25 years old, is the main character, redhead, second lieutenant of the Earth Federation Special Forces, Space Forces, and the pilot of the narrative Gundam. That's why this Gundam is called Mobile Suit Gundam NT. He is the childhood friend of Michelle and Rita. He was a victim of a disaster in Australia as a child. You know, when they blew up Australia with the colony drop. Michelle Luyo, 25 years old, is the first female character here. A special advisor to the Luyo company, she specializes in fortune-telling, and has earned the trust of the financial world. And finally, Rita Bernal, also 25. I'm glad they're adults in this. A second lieutenant in the Earth Federation Space Forces, and the pilot of the Phoenix. It's supposed to be Phoenix, but it's spelled Phoenix. She, like Yona, was also a victim of a disaster in Australia in her childhood. Again, assuming it's the colony drop. And finally, Zoltan Akanen, the pilot of the Senanju Stein and the rival to the main character. So, yeah, I guess he is the bad guy. The katakana actually says Zorutan Akanen. So, I'm pretty sure, like they said, I'm guessing the Ru is supposed to be L, because, you know, they can't really differentiate between L and R. And also confirmed that the character Michelle has some connection to the Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam character, Stephanie Luyo. And then finally they have the Gundam designs. The protagonist's new mobile suit is the Gundam narrative, designed by Hajime Katoki. I can already tell, because of the legs. He's got these long, slim legs. Yeah, that's a Verka, alright. Although it's his own original Gundam. It looks kind of like the OG RX-78. And like the GPO-1 from 0083, but like slim, you know? More white and gray than red and blue and yellow. But it could transform. Most likely it will transform and have even more colors or shininess or whatever. The RX-0 Unicorn Gundam Unicorn Gundam 3, Phoenix, looks like the original Unicorn Gundam, and the Banshee and the Gundam Epion all had a love child. It's gold like the Banshee. It's got the Unicorn's basic design. It's got Epion like the backpack on it looks like the Epion's heat whip thing. And finally, the Senanju Stein, which just looks gorgeous. I always liked the Senanju, but this thing looks like the Senanju and the Gyaradoga had a love child as well, and it came out looking good, but with white paint instead of red or green. So the rival characters right now, my favorite mobile suit right now is the rival characters. That Senanju Stein looks awesome. Already want a Gunpla of it. And that's all I've got for you on this narrative Gundam NT. What do you guys think about it? Check out the trailer for it on Gundam Info, and tell me what you guys think. It's Fighter Chaos. See you guys next week. My shoulder hurts, so... Oh, by the way, there might not be... If you follow me on Twitch, no stream Tuesday, later today. Well, this comes out on Tuesdays. Might be a stream Thursday or Friday, depending on if my arm actually feels okay. If not, that means I had to go to the hospital or urgent care and get it checked out, and, you know, which also may mean that there might be no streams at all for a while. Gameplay streams, that is. But anyways, I'll see you guys next week, and hope for the best. Nimyo Kanryo, Mission complete.